back to my channel. So today's video is going to be something a little bit different. I did my makeup and I did a makeup tutorial on this look, so don't kill me because I know the last look that I did for my haul video and my Dear Cosmetics Company video. You guys want to see a look on it. But anyways, so this video is going to be a kind of like, what is it? 20 random questions that no one has ever asked you tag. I don't know, I was kind of like bored and I'm like, oh, I want to film another video. And I mentioned it on my Snapchat, so I just looked up like a Tumblr tag and I'm gonna make it a YouTube tag. So I normally would be facing the opposite way, so you guys know, like usually when I'm talking to you guys I like to make it more like homey, but I was lazy and I'm hungry and I didn't want to switch everything around, so a backdrop it is today. So sorry, but we are just gonna get started, and if you guys don't mind, I'm just gonna be like chomping on some big Sour Patch Kids because, as I mentioned, I'm hungry and I know y'all love me. Oh, and the blue ones are the best. Blue is always my favorite. That's another random. So the first one is, what female celebrity do you wish was your sister? Okay guys, so honestly, the first one that came to my mind was Kelly Rowland. I don't know. She's just always been my favorite person. Like, she was always my favorite in Destiny's Child, and she always comes to mind first. So we're just gonna go ahead and go with Kelly Rowland. And I realize how stupid it is for me to be chomping because I can't really talk, so I won't be doing that again. But the second one was, how old do you think you'll be when you're married? And I'm hoping I'll be 22. So I'm hoping that next year Jack and I will be married, but who knows? I mean, we don't know. We don't know the course of our lives. We don't know what's going to happen, what's going to change, you know, so we don't know. Number 3 is, do you know a hoarder? Do I know a hoarder? Is that like a legit question? My grandma is a hoarder. So if you guys go up to our attic or even our basement, like, we have so much shit in this house. Like, I have 2 closets in my room, so one on each side of the walls. This one over here is filled with her shit. That one over here is like half my shit, half her shit. So it's like, I don't even have a whole closet to myself. So yes, I know a hoarder. Can you do the splits? No, not anymore because I'm super duper fat. But no, it's like, all honesty, I can't do it anymore. I'm just not as flexible as I used to be, but I used to be able to do the splits, and I was a cheerleader and all of that. So yes. How many countries have you been to? 0. I mean, 1 if you include the United States. I mean, or yeah, the United States. But I've never been to any other country. Not yet, of course. Is anyone in your family in the Army? No, I was the only one that was in the Army, and I got out earlier this year. My mom was in the Army, my dad was in the Army though. What would you name your daughter if you had one? This is my favorite question because I have my kids' names all planned out. So the first daughter, her name is going to be Elena Mary Joy. So Elena is just a name that I've just always loved. I don't know, I like the name Elena. And then Mary is my grandma's name, and Joy is Jack's mom's name. So Elena Mary Joy. And then if we have another girl, her name is going to be Alani. So Alani, I haven't really figured out the middle names. Probably something Latrice because it's my mom's middle name. But I was thinking, like, I don't know. So Elena and Alani are going to be the girls' names. And then the second question is, what would you name your son if you had one? And it's going to be Adrian Gerald Rutherford. And Adrian is my dad's name, and Gerald and my brother's name. And Gerald is Jack's dad's name, and what Jack's parents did was name him Jonathan Thomas after both of his grandparents, so he wanted to do the same thing with his kid. What's the worst grade you ever got on a test? When I saw this question, I was like, I got to do that one, because there was actually 50 random questions, but I didn't want to do 50. And the worst grade I ever got on a test was, I think, a 27%, and that was for a final. So it was my Algebra 2 final, and I completely bombed it. Like, it was so bad that I almost didn't like graduate high school. Like, I was like borderline, almost didn't graduate. But yeah, I don't know what, I really didn't like the teacher, and it wasn't that I didn't know what I was doing. I just think that I was just kind of like spiting him, but it wasn't really spiting him. But you know, whatever, I don't know. My senior year was completely a wreck. I was not the person that I was the first 3 years of high school, and it was just like all bad. Number 8 is what was your favorite TV show as a kid? And thinking back, my favorite show as a kid, I mean, my favorite channel was honestly Disney Channel, but the first one that comes to my mind is Lizzie McGuire, even Stevens. Those two were like two of my favorite. Oh, The Proud Family, like those three. Oh no, That's So Raven. Like those four were my favorite Disney shows. So Lizzie McGuire, Even Steven, The Proud Family, That's So Raven, and also Phil of the Future, because I really like Phil of the Future. Number 9, have you ever read the Harry Potter, Hunger Games, or the Twilight series? No. When the Twilight series became popular, I was in junior high, and I wasn't a reader then. I really despised reading, actually. And then the Hunger Games in high school, I was in high school when that became popular, and I just didn't really, I'm not into any of that, like, paranormal, like I don't like to read any of that, but I have watched the Twilight series, like the movies. I do own those, but I'm not into like the witchcraft like type of things. I don't know, I think it's because my grandma and how she raised us, but I am not into any of that, especially reading it, so no. Would you rather have an American or a British accent? I would definitely rather have a British accent. Could you imagine me being like, hi guys, you know, whatever. Okay. Is your father bald? Yes, my father is bald. Number 12, what's the first amusement park you've been to? Six Flags Great America, and I hate amusement parks. I hate them. I hate rides. I just hate that's the only, like, rides and going over, like, bridges and, like highways, like, big highways that go, like over and it's high in the air. That's the only time I ever have anxiety and I feel anxious and I just feel like completely out of control, and I don't like that. So I don't get on rides. I don't drive over high rises and all that. Like, I don't do any of that, and I have to like literally shield myself and hold Jack's hand in order to calm myself because I get so like worked up. Number 13, do you prefer the Titanic or the Notebook? I want all of you guys to pause this video right now and comment in the comment section and let me know which one you guys prefer. I personally prefer the Notebook. I am a Nicholas Sparks fan. I love all the movies that come out. I love the books. The Titanic is just too long. I love Jack and Rose, but I just prefer Noah and the Notebook, and I just prefer them. Number 14, what would your parents have named you if you were born the opposite gender? My name would have been Adrian. Marcel made the third, like my brother, so I would have had his name, and I was supposed to be named Adriana, but my mom named me after my aunt, and her name was Lanye, her middle name is Lanye, so that's how I came to be. Who's your favorite person in the world? When I saw this question, I was like, I don't have just one favorite person. So it would be Sydney and my brother. Those two are my two favorite people in the world. Like, they can do no wrong. They're just perfect. They're just, you know, they're my two favorite people in the world. Do you take any pills or medicine daily? No. I mean, I have the implant in my arm. Wrong arm. Wait, which arm is it? Yeah. Wait, yeah, it's this one. It's right down here. I have the implant in my arm, the birth control implant, so I guess technically I do take medicine every day, but I am not a medicine person, so when I was sick earlier this week, I was like, ugh, I really don't want to take any medicine. I usually let my sickness run its course, but where I work, it's just, like, not really possible, so, yes, I do take medicine daily because I have birth control in my arm, but I don't like to take medicine at all or get shots or anything. Like, I'm like, no! That's why I don't want to get pregnant ever. Well, I won't say ever. Right now. Number 17, what's the latest compliment you got? Last night I was talking to a coworker and she just kept saying, like, you're so pretty, you're so pretty. Like, and she just kept complimenting me, and to me that is just the most awkward thing because I feel like I'm like arrogant or big-headed if I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, you know, like, no, I'm like, stop, just stop. Okay, you told me, you like, stop. So that was my latest compliment, and I get hit on so much by old people at work. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. Number 18, do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Yes, I do, when I do have them. Well, I know I dream every day, but when I remember, I do remember. Number 19, can you whistle? Yes. Let's see if I can do it. Yes. Number 20, would you rather live in a rural or... Oh, is that almost it? It's almost over. Would you rather live in a rural or suburban area? And Jack and I go back and forth with this all the time because I personally would like to live in like a suburban area, and he would like to live somewhere more rural where it's like a mile down at someone else's house. But honestly, I think to start our lives, I want us to live in like more of a suburban area, so something more like a city, just so I can kind of experience that. And then when we kind of like settle down in life, I want to move us out into the the rural area, because I want to build a house and I want to have lots of rooms because I want to be like a foster mom. So I don't know. I've always had this thing in mind where I wanted, because my brother and I were in foster care before my grandma adopted us, and like, you know, I read books and I know, you know, from experience how it is being not with your family, and I know how bad it can be and how, you know, you could be raped and abused and neglected and all of that. And I want to be someone's safe haven, and I want Jack and I, our house, to be someone's safe haven. So I want to, you know, have kids come and live with us for the time being, or we adopt them, or whatever it may be. I want us to take care of kids, and that's honestly, I feel like that's my end game. And I know YouTube is here and all of that, but I want us to get to a point in life where we have enough funds and we can take care of kids and bring them in and really make sure they're getting an education and getting everything that they need and they feel safe. You know, I've always envisioned myself to be that turning point for someone. Like, I wanted to be a teacher because I wanted to change people's lives, and I just want to be in someone's life to just like make it better, you know. So that's a little spiel on me. But that is pretty much my end game in this all. So I mean, I like makeup, but I'm not going to do makeup forever, and I don't want to be in the makeup industry forever. I've always said that I wanted to own my own cosmetic line, and I want to do this and that, but I think I just want to be someone's, like, I want to be a foster mom. And I'm going to have my brother whenever my grandma passes away, so I need a house big enough to accommodate having him on the lower level and, you know, us on the lower level, so we, you know, we have enough houses or rooms and stuff like that. So that's it. Done. No, but that pretty much completes this 20 random facts and random questions no one has ever asked. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I do want to do more Q&A, so if that's something that you guys would like to see, or if you guys want to know about my life or about my brother or me or whatever, leave it down in the down bar in the comment section. God damn. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video. Mwah! Bye.